The scent of freshly cut grass sneaks in through the open school windows, heavy with morning humidity. It's mixed with a faint trace of ammonia, left over from the overzealous start of term deep cleaning. Another school year, fresh off the press, pristine, shrink-wrapped. The corridors are unusually alive with new haircuts and the anxious small talk of too many voices all at once. Every new term feels like this, at least until the initial thrill fades into the everyday grind. I hear my shoes squeak faintly as I climb the still damp stairs to the second floor. Same hallway, same list pinned outside the classroom. Check for my name, Itsuki Ono, class 3-2. The door is already open, so I step in. The classroom layout is nearly identical to last year's, except this time the desks are arranged individually. No pairs. Makes sense. This year is supposed to be more serious, more competitive. After all, university entrance exams are around the corner. The pressure's there, I guess, but it's easier to ignore when you don't have grand ambitions. I've already decided I want to study Japanese language and culture at Ibaraki University. Well, want might be an overstatement. It's tolerable. Close, affordable, and I can make it through the entrance exams without much effort. Especially now that advanced math and physics are electives. So, out of the picture entirely for me. Plus, the commute's manageable. Don't need to move out of my parents' house. I glance over the desks, lined up in neat rows. My eyes go to what used to be my seat the past 2 years. Second to last row, next to the window. But someone's already sitting there. Ren Aizawa. He must have gotten here earlier, which is strange. He never showed up ahead of time. Not once. He was the kind of person who slipped in right before the bell. Exactly on time, but never a second earlier. That first day of second year was no exception. I remember he sat down next to me with a sigh, or maybe just a heavy breath. I had picked that spot because I liked having something to look at, like the glass blurred with rain, or the trees bending in the wind. I'm not the kind of person who stares directly at the board. It's easier to listen when my eyes are focused somewhere else, as if the scene helped anchor the words. One time, the rain was so loud it drowned out half of what the teacher was saying. But somehow, I still remember every word of her explanation about classical grammar forms, as if the water tracing slow, even lines across the window were subtitles. I always liked having something to let my eyes wander to while I listened. But at some point, my eyes stopped drifting outside, landing on him instead. Don't get me wrong, Ren was never annoying nor attention-grabbing. Quite the opposite. He never tapped his fingers, never spun his pencil, never shifted in his chair for no reason. I used to find it strange, borderline creepy. After growing used to it, I thought that maybe it was elegant. Everything he did seemed necessary and deliberate. No wasted energy. Even when he turned a page or adjusted his collar, it was quiet, thoughtful, unbothered, beautiful. I also started to notice the lingering scent of his shampoo. Surprisingly soft and floral. And that mole, barely visible under the curve of his lip. Not easy to spot, but impossible to ignore once you know it's there. Like a stuck pixel you keep swiping at, mistaking it for Dusk. Not that I'd ever reach out and rub my thumb across his mouth. That would be weird. Right? Still, I'm a little curious. Would his skin be warm or cool to the touch? would it give way softly under my fingertips or tense, like the surface of still water just before it ripples? Are his lips soft? Yeah, here he is, seated like he's been here all morning. Hands folded neatly over his desk, eyes fixed on the sky beyond the glass. I stare for a moment too long, and he notices me. He nods, so I nod back and take the seat behind him. Does he look smug? I find myself wondering if he came early just for that particular spot. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I find this uncharacteristic display of pettiness kind of cute. After all, having the seat isn't that bad. If anything, makes things easier. Now both Ren and the window are within the same frame. The soft hum of conversations, the rustling papers, and the shifting chairs made me forget I'd been watching Ren like an unwelcome voyeur. However, the school bell drowns out all of the background noise. Kikuchi-sensei, canned coffee in hand, trudges in with the kind of energy, or lack thereof, you'd expect from a Monday morning. He tosses his bag onto the desk and sighs. "Stand," he mutters, barely looking up. We all rise from our seats. "Bow." We bow. "Sit." And he sits as we do. Classic Kikuchi-sensei. Probably believes that standing more than 10 minutes should come with a raise. He takes a sheet from his folder and scratches his chin. "Alright, welcome class 3-2. Most of you know me already. Takeshi Kikuchi, English teacher. This year, also your homeroom teacher. Let's do our best this year." Or something. He scans the room, counting heads. "I'm just taking attendance today. No self-intros. We've all got better things to do." I peek sideways. Ren hasn't moved. He's still staring out the window, like nothing here concerns him at all. Kikuchi-sensei starts the roll call, reading off names without looking up. "Haruto Aiba, present. Ren Aizawa, here. Nene Arakawa." "Yes?" One by one, he checks us off. Once he's done, he tosses the sheet onto the desk and stretches. Like that was the hardest thing he's done in weeks. As you all know, third year means entrance exams. Yay! Sarcasm is paper thin. I'm not gonna give you some motivational speech. You already know it's gonna suck. Whether you're going to university, vocational school, or diving straight into the workforce, you've got decisions to make. Someone in the back groans. Kikuchi-sensei ignores them. Before I forget, the student council has an announcement. Right on cue, after a short, polite knock, the classroom door slides open. "Good morning. Sorry to interrupt. I'm Mii Aizawa, class 3-1, student council president." And Ren's younger sister, though they don't look anything alike. Their features can be similar if you look carefully, but the way they carry themselves is too different to even notice the physical resemblance. She walks in with purpose. Her posture so perfect it makes everyone sit up a little straighter without realizing. "Don't worry, I'll keep this brief. We'll be holding the annual club fair tomorrow after classes. It's a great chance to explore new activities or get more involved with your current clubs. All club leaders should have received the participation forms by now. Please submit them to the student council room before noon today." She holds up a stack of stapled forms. "If you're planning to start a new club, remember, you'll need at least 3 members, a faculty advisor, and their corresponding signatures. Forms are available outside the council office. A few students whisper to each other, already scheming. And yes, third years can still join new clubs. Just manage your time wisely. So, please, give the club a fair try. It's our last year here. Let's make it count. She bows neatly, smiling as she steps away. That's all. Thank you for your attention. Even if she can be bossy and stuck up, most people genuinely appreciate Aizawa-san's dedication. The moment the door slides shut behind her, everything feels a little dimmer. Kikuchi-sensei stares at the door and sighs. Only we could all be that competent. Then he lazily flips a page from his notebook, struggling to read what I presume is his own handwriting. Okay, now, seat assignments. I'll bring the chart next week. Probably. Hope so. Until then, you can sit wherever you want. Doesn't say how he'll make the chart, but I already know. Leave everyone where they are. Less paperwork, fewer complaints. Or maybe he'll go with alphabetical order if he's inspired, but realistically, leaving the seats as they are is easier. Well, that's it. No window seat for me this year. Not unless I fill out a formal seat change request. What would I even write there? Dear Kikuchi-sensei, I require a seat by the window, so my overly sensitive, poetic soul can commune with the breeze during class, making your lessons at least bearable. Yeah, no. Kikuchi-sensei takes a loud sip from his vending machine coffee and continues. Oh, and last thing, we've got a transfer student. Endo-san, please introduce yourself to the class. Following orders, a girl rises from the last row of chairs and struts to the front of the class. Hi! Rika Endo here. Nice to meet you all. She lets out a breath and pauses. I just transferred from Kuriyama, but I'm actually from Tamura. And the room falls silent. Tamura. It had been mentioned enough on the news last year for everyone to know where it is, near Fukushima Daiichi. And just with that, we all understand that she isn't here because of a job or family reasons. She's probably here because she can't go back home. Endo-san doesn't need to further explain the situation, so she doesn't. Instead, she continues with her introduction as if nothing happened. Oh, I love swimming, the beach, and everything sea-related. Oh, also, I can't sit still for long, so I really hope this class doesn't bore me to death. Silence reigns for a moment as the class processes what happened, until a few chuckles rise, easing the tension. With a cheeky smile, Endo-san turns towards our teacher. So, sensei, make sure your lessons are fun! Kikuchi-sensei raises an eyebrow. I'll consider it. Don't expect too much. More laughter. Endo-san's amazing at lifting the mood. A pretty convenient skill if you ask me. I'm so very looking forward to meeting all of you! Please, take care of me. She gives a dramatic, sweeping bow, and returns to the empty seat behind Ren Aizawa. How didn't I even notice she was sitting there? And that's it. No actual classes today. Go home. Relax. Don't do anything stupid. See you tomorrow. And he's gone before half of us even stand up. By the time I realize it, Ren has vanished too. It even makes me wonder if he didn't jump out the window. I peek toward the back of the class. A cluster of classmates already gathering around Endo-san's desk. At least it seems she won't have any trouble fitting in. As Kikuchi-sensei told us to do, I head into the hallway, planning to make my way home, but before I can take more than a few steps... Ono-san? Aizawa-san? We haven't received a participation form from the photography club yet, so I wanted to ask, do you plan to take part in the club fair tomorrow? Right. The photography club. To be honest, I don't think it'll continue this year. Most of the members are third years, and the few first and second years who joined never really stuck around. By the end of last term, barely anyone but me and a small group of third years were showing up. Technically, I'm the most senior member now, which means it'd be my responsibility to keep the club alive. But I don't see myself taking the lead. The club just wouldn't be the same, you know? Sadly, I don't think I'll be joining the club activities this year. The photography club just wouldn't be the same without all the third years who graduated. Even if that's not the whole reason I'm not interested in keeping the photography club alive, it's actually true. I did have a good relationship with my upperclassmen. Well, mostly upper class women. Even if I tried to rebuild the club from scratch, it wouldn't be my photography club anymore. I see. That makes sense. Aizawa-san stops, thoughtful. Still, please give the club a fair chance tomorrow. Maybe some other club grabs your attention, and you can find new people to share your interests with. See you there. She walks off with her usual composed grace, but still a bit distracted, deep in thoughts. I guess I wasn't completely lying. Maybe that's why she took me seriously. After unnecessarily worrying Aizawa-san, I head home, spending more time than necessary loafing in the sun. If you'd like to see the rest of how the story develops, the End of the World Club demo is free to play through itch.io and Steam. I have more narrated parts coming soon, as I like to help Tomotoad and their team succeed in funding their Kickstarter campaign to complete the game. I hope you will too. Please, I need to see these two men kiss. Furthermore, if you're interested, I invite you to take part in the Creative Arts Expo I'm hosting. Seek this video for more information. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more of this cold read format I'm attempting. Ciao, ciao!